This video is brought to you by the CTE, or the Community Test Environment. The Community Test Environment is where players get to test out new and interesting items such as maps, vehicles, and weapons. Everything in the CTE is subject to change. If changes are brought to the game, be sure to check out the timestamp or the release date of this video to make sure you are up to date to which weapons, which maps, and which vehicles are the best to use at the current time. Thank you. What's going on, guys? It is Nightmare here with the GFY Game Crew, back at it again with another Battlefield 1 video. Have you guys noticed that we've been missing? Well, there's many reasons for that, guys. We have actually got our hands on to the CTE, as well as been working on new content for Battlefield 1. If you guys haven't noticed yet, the CTE has arrived here on consoles for both Xbox One and PS4. In doing so, we have actually gone ahead and played the CTE to see what's up with these new content, to get a feel of everything on our own. As of right now, we have all decided and come together and to agree in what is the best medic weapon on the battlefield. During the base game operations, if you just play regular game Battlefield 1 without the CTE, we know right now that hands-on that the medic class is really struggling to find the best weapons. Depending on the weapon that you like, the RSC, the Self-Slider 1917, the Self-Slider 1906, or the Sweeper, you really don't know what the best medic weapon is. Well, coming in the new DLC called In the Name of the Tsar, we are actually given our chances to play with some of these new weapons from the Russian front, as well as a lot of inspired weapons or experimental weapons that never really got to see a light of day in real life warfare. Now, for a lot of people out there, one of these weapons happens to be the Fadorov Avtomat, which happens to be the new weapon coming into the new DLC. This weapon, however, has gone on through some minor or major upgrades compared to what other weapons in that class have gone through. This weapon has the fire rate to keep up with SMGs and LMGs in close quarters combat, but also have the capabilities of having that medium range engagement that we have long or known for with the medic classes since the release of Battlefield 1. Now, for a lot of players out there who like to play a little bit more tactical, the gun does offer two fire modes, a semi-automatic as well as the automatic for close quarters engagements. Now, the Fedorov does offer two different variants. Both you would have to do a certain amount of kills or goals to unlock this weapon. Now, the first one is the Trench, which offers 40 kills with the Regati Trench, as well as performing 40 squad heals, while the Optical requires 50 kills from the M1916 Self-Slider Optical, as well as 20 kills from the C96 pistol. Now, the Fedorov does offer 26 rounds in the magazine, as well as 130 in reserve ammunition. The Fedorov has 400 rounds per minute, leaving it the second fastest weapon behind the Self-Slider 1906, which comes in at a roughly 850 rounds per minute. Now, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video of what is the best Battlefield 1 medic weapon, as I'll be doing this all the way up until the Name of the Tsar DLC is released. Now, obviously, I'm talking more of the CTE rather than that of the base game. Once the weapon is released with the DLC during the base game, we are, again, a little bit more subject to changes as well as fixes to the weapon as well. This weapon is by far one of the best medic weapons for the class, as there is no other weapon alongside this that can keep up with the fire rate that this weapon is pumping out. Yes, the 1906 is one of the more closer weapons to it, being with 850 rounds per minute, but with 5 rounds in the clip, you are so limited to how many rounds you can pull off down the chamber to get either a 2-man or a 3-man kill. That's where the Fedorov come in, and by far it is still one of the top best weapons that you can possibly have here on the battlefield. As for many people out there who enjoy gameplay and watching my gameplay, you guys can tell pretty well that this weapon right here is one of the best weapons that you can possibly use. This weapon alone has boosted my skill rate with the medic class from what it was beforehand. Beforehand, I used to use a 1906 and maybe pop off a few rounds before going up and reviving a few players or doing this or doing that. With this new weapon, it's really going to be a game changer for a lot of medics. A lot of medics are going to be there up on the front lines now, helping these support players as they push forward to the objective. Not only that, it will keep up again with some of the assault players and their SMGs. So this is really a powerhouse to these players. This is a new type of weapon that's by surely gonna improve on the medics aspects, also giving those medics somewhat of an advantage when playing against some of these assault players in close quarters combat. This weapon is a powerhouse, and it's something that you're going to be hearing me talk about a lot when it comes to this weapon. This weapon, by God, it's just phenomenal. It's a loss of words for me. And if you guys do get a chance to play out on the CTE on either Xbox, PS4, or on PC, try this weapon out. Tell me what you guys think about it. Is it one of the weapons that you would enjoy? Is it something that you guys will probably be using when the game's finally released? Or do you think it's going to be subject to change when the game actually finally drops with this DLC in the next month or so? So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, go ahead and drop a like and share down below and let me know how well you guys enjoyed this video and what you guys love the most about this weapon. If you guys do feel that the weapon is a little bit more overpowered than what it should be, go ahead and go to the Battlefield_Live Reddit page, as they will be taking any feedback for the weapon as well as other things that need to be fixed inside the CTE. Anyways guys, I am Nightmare with the GFY Gaming Crew signing off, and hopefully you guys have a good time on the battlefield. See you.